What's going on, everyone? Dougie here. Today we have a par 3 course for you. It's the RiverPines par 3 course in Johns Creek. Beautiful course. We're gonna see if I can break par out here. Welcome to the video. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe during this quarantine time. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that red subscribe button. Let's go out and have some fun on the par 3 course today. So not the start we were looking for here. Went in the bunker, didn't warm up quite enough this morning. Should have hit a few extra range balls. So now we have a tough up and down. I don't know about you guys, but with no raking the bunkers, there's footprints everywhere. I think my ball looks like it's sitting in a footprint. So I'm gonna kind of roll it over to a flat area of the bunker here since there's no rakes, and we'll see if we can get up and down. We're quite pleased with that sand shot. Really just love the contact, love the swing. It's stuck, so nice tap in par there on the first hole. One thing I'm just noticing already about this course is I have a peek over here to the actual 18-hole course, and they also have the cups raised. So this is one of the last courses in Georgia to leave the cups raised. Everyone else is moving to PVC pipe, some kind of tube noodle inside the hole. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, safety-wise, maybe it's a little bit better, but I'm a little surprised to see that. Comment down below wherever you're playing golf. Do they still have the cups raised? What's the status of the cups? Can you put it into the hole? Because that makes a big difference just in the golf experience, whether you can put it into the hole. Moving on to the second hole at even par. This is a hole that you can try to gain a stroke. We got a 75-yard par 3. Granted, the pin is tucked right over that bunker, but distance control, middle of the green, 75, 80 yards. Let's see if we can't get this distance down and give ourselves a look at birdie here. That one worked out to perfection, just like we drew it up. We took it over the bunker, aggressive line, but perfect distance control there. I kind of changed up my 80-yard shot. I used to go with the 60 degree, now I like the 56, just a punchy swing. Keep it simple. And just like that, we moved to 1 under par through 2 holes. Got to just focus on the shot ahead of us. Distance control is everything out here. That's kind of why I like coming to play par 3 courses, is that it just gives you different yardages. You could have 65 yards, you could have 122 between that distance, and you're really just focusing on distance control and short game. So very, very pleased with that birdie, but I'm staring down another, tricky, maybe 85, 95-yard shot. Okay, we don't have a laser out here. We're kind of going off of guesstimation and whatever markers we can find. So it says 97 yards, but when we zoom in here, it doesn't look that far, and anything short is okay. There's a little false front. I'm not sure what's long, so we're gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna play this maybe 85 yards, and if I'm on the front part of the green, that's okay. Just trying to kind of play smart here. We're sticking with the punchy 56 degree. This is not too different from the last shot. Punchy 56, 85, 90 yards. Pretty good spin on that. That was going towards the middle back of the green, and it just stuck. So we got to putt at it. So the goal in today's video is, can we break par? But the irony is that I'm trying to not focus on my score. I'm trying to just focus on the shot at hand, and really what I've been working on with my distance control around 100 yards and inside is just trusting kind of the swing and then letting the results take care of themselves. So yeah, the goal is to break par, but I don't want to be stressing and mentally thinking about my score throughout, because that tends to lead me to not play my best golf. So a little bit of a catch-22 there. That being said, we are 1 under par, so it's going well so far. Here's my approach on our 3rd hole today, and really liked it. This was kind of a low spinner, kind of flew in here and then just stuck. So decent look at birdie coming up. What do you see in this putt? I definitely see a little bit of left to right. So want to be careful here, playing it out left, hoping to drip it in and give this birdie a run. Absolutely crushed that. Totally crushed it. I was not careful at all. Went right through the break. Here we have a par putt coming up. So good par save there, but birdie putt, didn't really like that. I played it out too far left and just hammered the putt. I think that's been one of my misses lately, is too much speed. Just too much speed and then leaving myself too much work cleaning up my two putts. So got to tone it down a little bit. I mean, I don't want to leave putts short, but I also don't want to run at 4 feet, 5 feet by. So there we go. We're still 1 under par, moving on to the next hole. RiverPines par 3 course. It's an awesome course here in Johns Creek. Very, very happy to be out here. This is my second time playing it. And look at the undulation. Beautiful natural slope out here. This is our 4th hole, another 80-yard shot. A little bit of an elevated green. Can't see too much of the green here. I'm sticking with the punchy 56 because it's working. This is the Punch Classic here today. And yet again, we are just taking a 60% backswing with my 56 degree and just kind of moving the hands left and just holding off to finish. It's working, so why change? That ball was heading right toward the flag stick. It looks like this pin is sitting in a little bit of a bowl. So my ball hit the middle of the green, spun, and then it just looked like it just went down a roller coaster down towards the pin. So I don't know. I mean, this ball could be off the green or I could be sitting pretty close for birdie. Like I expected, my ball kind of bounced and spun and then caught this slope and just took off. So I'm behind the pin and got an uphill look at birdie. Checking in from the trees here. I gotta say, I'm just really, really pleased with how this is going so far. Distance control is really, really good with my 56 degree, and putting is fine. You know, nothing to write home about, like I like to say, but doing a pretty good job of managing. So continue to just trust my yardages, my distances, and we are well on our way towards breaking par. Welcome to Georgia, the land of the pine trees. The beautiful, beautiful topography, like I said here. This is great. This is some fresh air. The last time that I played this course was with Colin McCarthy, and my wedges were just off. I was missing greens. I was struggling to scramble and get up and down. This is a different experience now. I put in some work on my inside 100-yard game, my control, and this is just a lot more fun to hit greens on a par 3 course. Give yourself looks at birdie, and then, I mean, look at this hole behind us. Just tasty looking par 3 opportunities. One question that I have for you is, could you make a hole in one? I mean, how do you know if the ball went in the hole when the cups are raised? Like, can you see from the tee whether it ricocheted off the hole? Comment down below. Is it possible to make a hole in one, A, at a par 3 course? Does that count? Or is that like a half hole in one? And then B, with the cups raised. Can you even verify it? Let me know, comment down below. Another 85-yard hole here. We got our sand wedge. Let's roll it back. Big missed opportunity there. Guess what? This hole plays about 10 yards downhill. So that ball carried about 10 yards too far. Now we're over the green. It's time to scramble. That is not the ideal location. I didn't know there was a steep slope, so I barely went over the green, rolled all the way down. Now we got a tough shot coming back up. It's not looking good here. Got a really tough downhill putt for par. Let's just be smart here. How are the greens that slow? You tell me how this is that slow. Please tell me how. All right, this is for Bogue. And just like that, adversity strikes. We just made a 5 from 85 yards. No, that wasn't, I didn't misspeak. We just made a 5 from 85 yards. Why? Course management. I mean, you miss over the green there. you're rolling down, you have a 20-yard pitch shot up, and it's just tough. And then I left it on the wrong side of the pin, downhill putt that wasn't fast. So I don't know, that's very humbling, but I'm kind of glad that this round wasn't just me hitting every green, 2-putting and breaking par, because I made 1 birdie. That's a little bit boring. So now that we have gotten a 5, we're reminded of the importance of course management, and we're back to over par. So now it's time to strike. I think the hardest thing about golf is just knowing that a difference in 5 yards could have just totally changed the outcome. I mean, that tee shot was not a hard shot. You saw it. It's downhill 85 yards. Like, all you need is a 70-yard swing, maybe even 65, because it's downhill, and then you're on the green. Granted, the green's kind of tough, but my point is that was just a mistake. Missing long was a mistake there. I ate my medicine. Obviously, I could have gotten up and down, but it was a tough spot to be in, period. So, ate our medicine, and now it's time to refocus. We don't have a prayer or a clue about how far this is. I mean, what do you think? How far does that flag look here? You thinking 130? You thinking 145? I mean, your guess is as good as mine here. Whew. I think I've just learned missing short of the green is better. Like, I can see what's in front of this green here. I'm short, okay. Long, who knows? I could be rolling down a hill 50 yards. I'm playing this hole about 125. I don't know if that's right or not, but I think that's on the shorter side. So if I'm on the front of the green or I'm short, that's okay. We can deal with that. We got a little easy gap wedge, 125. This is a game of self-control, period. Like, there I was talking to you saying, all I have to do is go easy, 125. Meanwhile, I'm holding my 140-yard club, and something in me just couldn't back off. I couldn't back off, you know? I tried to tell myself, you're swinging 70%. I swung 90, and I just flew the green. The one mistake you can't have. Hopefully I get lucky and there's no penalty behind the green, but like, this game is about self-control, distance control, patience, mind, not body. So here we go, time to scramble again. Okay, fortunately I caught a break. I got a good lie. I'm sitting right there. Not bad, all things considered. I got green to work with. Now it's time to get some momentum back. That was very nearly a hole out. I loved everything about it except the club choice. Should have gone 60 degree, not 56. Putting is a great equalizer. Let's see if we can't prove that right here. I mean, that was clutch. Absolutely clutch. Stayed positive. Put behind me the double bogey. Put behind me the lack of short game. And I knew it. Putting is a great equalizer. I knew it. I had positive thinking. If you've stuck with me this far in the video, comment down below. That was clutch. That was clutch. I mean, that kept us at 1 over par with a few more holes to go. That's huge. Absolutely huge. So that really feels good to get back some momentum. We started recording on hole number 2, so I believe we have 2 more holes left. I think this is number 8. There's no markers out here. I think we have 8 and 9, which would be my 7th and 8th holes, and we're at 1 over par. So we know what we need to do. Let's see if we can do it. Again, we don't have yardage markers out here, so I'm eyeballing this one, but I like where the pin is sitting. It's pretty flat. I'm thinking this is about, again, 85 to 90 yards. This is about self-control. I'm very amped up, so I really need to slow down. Put a great swing on that one, but that's just me not guesstimating the right yardage. I looked at it, I thought 85. Turns out it's 97. That was a great strike. I'm on the front of the green. No complaints about it. And I missed in the right area. But yeah, sometimes our eyes are not perfect barometers of how far pins are. And maybe I should invest in another rangefinder. I had one for about 2 weeks and I left it at the course. So maybe I have to start thinking about splurging on a rangefinder. That would have helped here. So here's the situation. We're moving into our last hole of the day, the 9th hole here, our 8th hole. We're at 1 over par. This is a can I break par video. So you know what that means. The only way that I can do it is if I sink it on this shot. It's a little bit of a blind shot, so I am going to run up to the green, go behind the pin, set the camera down, just so we have a shot at the pin. If I happen to get the yardage right, which is pretty unlikely because my guesstimation has been bad, we want to just see how close this goes. I also know that this pin is sitting in a little bowl, so if you go past it, it can roll back. I'm just saying it's possible. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but it's possible. So we're gonna take the camera up there just in case. Big missed opportunity there. I hit it thin, and now my ball is back here. So did not get the 1, unfortunately, and I'm gonna have a tough time getting a 3 because look at this slope. Straight downhill right here, straight down. If there's one missed opportunity, it's this last hole, number 9 here. I mean, look at that. Look where that hole is sitting. Anything that goes a little past the hole comes all the way back down. It's a perfect chance to get a 1 there, and I thinned it. Time to wrap it up from the beautiful RiverPines par 3 course. Had a lot of fun trying to break par out there today. I did better than last time. Hit more greens, overall had better distance control, but I was unable to break par. I finished at +2 through 8 holes. Course was in great shape. I mean, aside from the cups being raised, which is understandable given the situation, no complaints. I mean, really fun course to play. I'll have to come back out here again, especially when the cups are back, at least with some kind of something in the bottom of the cup so you can't put into the hole. That just makes it a little bit more fun for me. But had fun out there, learned some things, got better, and learn about what I can do to make that next jump. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing this par 3 course. It's hot, it's getting warm out here in Georgia. There's no doubt about that. I gotta start playing early morning golf or late night golf. Why am I playing in the middle of the day? What am I doing? Dougie here. Thanks so much for watching the video. See you next time.